Was Rishi's sacking of Suella a sign of strong leadership, or a feckless leader throwing his colleague under the bus to save his own skin? That is the subject of today's video, and if it is to your liking, then you know what to do. We ain't fans of Suella, and believe that she got what was coming to her. However, Rishi does look like he has a tendency for stabbing people, either in the back, like he did with Suella, or in the front, like he did with Boris. He stabbed Boris in the front, with his resignation from Boris's cabinet, in the midst of a slew of self-inflicted scandals, including Chris Pincher's bottom-pinching allegations, which signaled the end of Boris's premiership. In his highfalutin resignation letter, Rishi prattled on about how the public rightly expect government to be conducted properly, competently, and seriously, and how he firmly believed that the public are ready to hear the truth, and how people know that if something is too good to be true then it's not true. These are pretentious words indeed, from a Brexiteer who rallied behind one of the biggest liars in politics to sell one of the biggest lies in politics. The man who was silent when Boris told lie after lie, to ward off scandal after scandal, then finally got on his high horse when a man with a checkered sexual history, who had himself been previously accused of groping, attempted to cover up for another man facing groping allegations. Some of our regular viewers will know our opinion on people who feel the need to profess their loyalty publicly, like Toto Wolff did to Lewis Hamilton, when he was withdrawing the appeal to the theft of Sir Lewis's 8th world title. Well, Rishi professing his loyalty to Boris, in his backstabbing resignation letter, is several notches lower. Yeah, good one, Rishi. Perhaps you just wanted to get on with the business of government, away from all that distraction of politics. But that is a bit like Doris Cummings, proclaiming Boris's leadership skills, when he's the one whispering in Boris's ears, and then complaining that Boris is a feckless leader and consummate liar, when someone else is doing the whispering, possibly in a negligee. How all these people, who are happy to deploy Boris's charms when he is lying on their behalf, then lose their minds when he lies to them, is beyond us. In any event, Rishi's opinion that the public are ready to hear the truth accounts for why he lost the first leadership election to Liz Truss, and raises questions about how effective he will be in campaigning during the impending general election. This is because history has shown that he is not good at the type of finessing that public-facing campaigners like Boris excel at. As far as Suella Braverman is concerned, there is no denying that she is an odious gatekeeper, whose stock in trade is inciting hatred against anyone who doesn't subscribe to the ideals that she shares with Rishi. So, why has Rishi decided to get rid of her now? Where was he when she was demonizing the homeless, refugees, protesters, police, Europe, Muslims, Pakistanis, and so on and so forth? Right alongside that's where. Just as he had been with Boris. In fact, with Suella he went even further. He reinstated her 6 days after she had been forced to resign for breaking the ministerial code. He supported her throughout her hate-mongering, and even joined in with the demonization of refugees and protesters, and applied even more pressure on the police. So, how does he think that he can sack her for her article in the Times, accusing the Met of bias towards pro-Palestine supporters, without appearing like a backstabbing coward who wilted in the face of public pressure, or a conniving backstabber who took the preemptive steps to cover himself ahead of tomorrow's court ruling? Well, Rishi, as you go about breaking hearts and collecting trophies anyhow, just remember that.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast.